Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I'll give you some updates on a few things and process some sales. So let's check it out. So yeah, I've been making good sales on eBay. I've got some statistics here to discuss in regards to promoted listings. I took a sample from my most recent 20 sales, okay? That did not include auction because auction takes out the possibility for promotion. So my last 20 sales, and these have all been after the change have taken effect. So out of the last 20 sales, I had 13 promoted listings, 13 sold as promoted listings, and 6 sold as organic regular listings. And I realize I'm missing a sale there to make 20, so that's 19 out of 19 sales. So we'll just say that one was an organic one, but it looks like that I'm selling about twice as many promoted listings as I'm selling regular non-promoted listings. So I don't know what that necessarily means. It does mean that I'm selling both. It does mean that I'm selling, well, if there was an issue with the promoted listings being blocked, that doesn't seem to be an issue because I'm making plenty of promoted listing sales. However, I am making regular sales. So to me, again, it seems like that the money I'm paying for promotion is working. It seems like it's working just fine. And it's a little bit of extra money I'm paying to eBay, but it's certainly worth it to me to make these sales. I would certainly think that. The only thing I would rather have is if the promoted listings thing just didn't exist, that would be nice to where it was just back the way it was. But since the option is available, I am going to utilize it, and I still do the everything on the recommended trending rate, and sometimes I sell them on promoted and sometimes I don't. So let me know if you guys are having any good experiences, bad experiences with promoted listings. Okay, Poshmark. I got about 14 listings on there now. Just recently I listed a couple women's shirts on eBay, and then I also listed them on Poshmark. So this will be my first, like, straight up, other than a pair of women's shoes that I had listed, this will be my first straight up women's clothing. So we'll see how those go. Not the most like elegant, flashy pieces of women's clothing. It was that that new Nike golf shirt that I picked up. They had the Coronado Golf Club logo on it, and then a Levi's Pearl Snap shirt. So we'll see. So far, my experiences with Poshmark are, well, I haven't made a sale. I've had a lot of interaction. I've gotten up, it's been maybe a week that I've had the account. I've had about, I'm up to like over 450 followers, which I know doesn't necessarily mean anything. I think everybody just starts following everybody to, so whenever, with the hopes to get followed back and all this stuff. So whenever somebody shares one of my items, I go ahead and go in and share some of their items. So I'm participating a little bit. I go in there and I share my items, share my closet about 3 times a day at a minimum. I'm getting likes, and just today I tried, this will be the first time, we'll see if it yields me any results. I went ahead and sent offers out to the likers on the items to see if anybody bites on any of that. But so far, the closest I got to making a sale was on a pair of Tony Lama men's boots. One person was making me an offer, and I got into a little bit of a counter war with them. Not big time. They offered a kind of a lowball price. I countered with a little bit more. Then they kind of met in the middle of that. Then, for the sake of making a sale on Poshmark, I said, let me go ahead and it was still kind of low. I was gonna make a profit, make my money back on. I had invested $27 in these boots, so I really wanted to get that 27 bucks back and make a little bit of profit. The profit I would be making would not be the kind of profit I would like to make on something I invested $27 in, but for the sake of getting this experience of selling on Poshmark, I was going to go ahead and do it, but I just countered $5 higher and thinking that that was going to be a slam dunk and they were going to take that, but they never responded on that. So did not get the sale. But so yeah, again, today I just put out the offers to the likers, and we'll see if that does anything. Otherwise, it just seems to be so far a lot of people following you, a lot of people sharing your items, but nobody seems to be buying anything, at least from me. Now I know I have a very small sample size of items. I only have 14 listings, so realistically, I know what it's like. You got to have the more and more listings, especially when we're dealing with clothing items. You got to have a lot of listings to expect to make any reasonable number of sales consistently. So that's how it's going. Let's get some sales processed.
All right, sold this VTech phone base. It's model 6032. Oh, sorry, 6042 with the power supply. Sold this one for $21.32. So usually the handsets are the ones that sell the most frequently, and then occasionally one of these things will sell as kind of like an extra sale. All right, sold this fat stack of connects here. This thing is completely full. It's really heavy. Paid about $13 for this set of connects. That was at Goodwill. I've had them for quite a while. They finally sold. Total price including the shipping, so hopefully shipping doesn't kill me, but my total price that they paid was $79.76. So I've got this huge box here. I'm going to try to Frankenbox something, or Frankenbox this. So I see the dimensions are pretty good. So yeah, you see it takes up like that, so I can just crop this box down and turn it into a pretty good, almost perfect box for this one. All right, 14 pounds, yikes. All right, we'll see how this goes. All right, next we have, oh, by the way, the shipping wasn't too bad. FedEx ground worked out pretty good. So the next one, VTech cell phone model 6042. This sold for a total price of $14.32. Not bad, we'll throw it in a padded. Next we got some Hoover Arm & Hammer vacuum bags, model Hoover S. Paid 95 cents, less than 95 cents for all of this. These were all taped together. 2 of them are complete with 3 bags, and this one is missing 1, so a total of 8 bags sold for $10.47. Ooh, we're just barely first class on that. I didn't consider that. For some reason, I had it in my mind that these would ship first class very easily. But I've heard some people telling horror stories about a shipment being like not even an ounce over and it getting rejected by the post office. To me, that's never happened. Sometimes I've let it even be. I've known that it was over just by a little bit, and I ship it out anyways, and I've never had a problem so far, at least. Actually, let me I take that back. There was 1 or 2 times where I got an email saying that through eBay, the post office adjusted my shipping by a buck or 2. So that was the worst that happened to me, and I'm willing to take that risk, you know, for something small like that. But you know, I do not agree with the argument that because of the, you know, fixing a shipping label onto this, that this item then becomes, you know, non-first class anymore. I think that's a bunch of baloney. So I'm shipping this out first class. Actually, let me add to that story. Also, one time they contacted me and said that I had overcharged myself, and they actually gave me a refund. So it works both ways too. So that was nice. Can you believe these little knuckleheads right here sold for $8.96? These sold on auction. These are some Disney Frozen little PVC characters. Pretty cool looking. All right, finally right now I got this, some of my Little People. This is a Little People sing-song plane, something like that. And I put some of the people that look like they belong with the plane, like got a captain looking guy, somebody that looks like they're in part of a flight crew, maybe some passengers. This sold for $25.32. Not bad. Of course, with these Little People stuff, I was paying like something like this probably cost me less than $2, and then the people I get in lots. So I'm probably in just this particular stuff right here only like maybe $3 or $4 at the most. Well, thanks for stopping into the dungeon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.